Hey friends, welcome back to Kimmy's Kitchen and More. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday. So it is Wednesday and that means it's $5 budget meals or under. You can go $5 or under, which is very, very hard. I'm finding it harder and harder to do these days. However, if you get a staple food, like I'm about to show you, and you might spend $1 or $2 over, you can make many, many meals out of that staple food. So this collaboration was created by Miss Brenda, and she's the host over at Maniac Grammy's Homestead, and I'll link her channel down below. Please go check her out. You can learn so much from this sweet, sweet woman. She's amazing. And please tell her that Kimmy sent you. So the product that I'm going to show you today, it is Philly Gourmet Philly Cheesesteak. I bought this at Food Lion, and it was about $6, and it was either $6.78 or $6.87. But it was actually a really, really good price, and I don't know why I didn't scoop up two. The Steak-umm brands are obviously a little more, and I've bought them at Food Lion and Walmart. You get 10 of the sandwich steaks in here, okay? Let me bring you over here, and I'm going to tell you lots of different ways that if you just purchase this, which is still, it's under $10, it's under $7. If you could purchase this and make many, many meals out of it, you would actually have, especially if you have a lot of it on hand or if you grow some of it in your garden, you would actually be under the $5 each time you eat your meal. So, hold on one second. Okay, so we're talking about Philly cheesesteak, and like I said, you can invest in a box of these or 2 boxes of these, depending on how large your family is or what you want to have back in stock. There's so many different ways. You don't have to have just a Philly cheesesteak, even though it's one of my most favorite things in the world to eat, besides French fries and lasagna and shrimp. Okay, y'all now know my favorite foods, if you didn't already. If you've been here long enough, you definitely know Philly cheesesteak and number 1, French fries. I am a fry fanatic. Speaking of which, I'll show you some. So you can do the good old-fashioned delicious Philly cheesesteak where you're using a hoagie roll. If you don't have any hoagie rolls at your house, if you have any tortilla shells, you can wrap it in a tortilla. Put your cheese on there, your onions, your mushrooms, your peppers, however you like it, and you can wrap it like a Philly steak quesadilla. We do those a good bit, especially in the summer when we're not wanting to turn on the oven. And this is definitely a great staple for the summer, with it, you know, starting to, before long, will start getting very, very hot, and you won't want to turn on your oven. You'll want to put things in your crock pot or things on top of your stovetop or out on your grill, of course. Also, if you do not have wraps, of course, you can make it into like a Philly cheesesteak burger, and you can use rolls. So there's just a couple ideas. Of course, like I said, they are deliciously paired with peppers. There's lots of different peppers. It's just what you like. You can also do the jar peppers, like the banana belts. Those are delicious on a Philly cheesesteak, whether it's a hoagie or a wrap or a bun, however you like it, or what is in your home. What staples do you have at your house? Look around in your pantry, your cabinets, you know, your refrigerator. You can really get creative with it. There's a, hold on one second, guys, sorry. Dollar Tree has these cheeses. If you don't have sliced cheese on hand, grab a couple of these and put these back in stock. But you can also, if you're making a Philly cheesesteak or a Philly steak and cheese wrap, you want to do nachos on the side with it, you could do these. Dollar Tree also sells nachos, the tortillas. You can make your own out of these, make your own tortillas out of these by air frying them or putting them in the oven. I have a recipe on my channel under my cooking and baking where I make cinnamon ones out of these. That's an idea. Go to your local Dollar Tree if you have one. Look around, see what they have, or your local Dollar General and see what's on their shelves. Your local grocery stores and see what they have marked down. We do not have to pay these high prices, guys. We can shop around, you know, and that's definitely what I suggest during these ridiculously high prices for groceries. There is a Philly mac and cheese. If you have macaroni noodles, they don't have to be the elbow. It's to what you like. It could be the shells. If you have a box of hamburger helper that you want to sacrifice the seasoning for, and you save that seasoning for another time. I've done that before where we've been low on noodles and I say, oh, I have some hamburger helper in stock. That's why I like to keep things like that in stock. Or you take that seasoning and mix it with it. They have a Philly one. That would be delicious. So there is another idea. There's a Philly cheesesteak soup. I will try to remember to link that in the description box so you have it. What we recently made. We used hamburger because we didn't have these on hand at that time, but I recently made some stuffed peppers. I think I have a picture and I'll remember to link it at the end of this video so I can show you. I took hamburger meat, but if you don't, like I said, if you don't want to use hamburger and you want to use up your Philly cheesesteak, because I did do a segment on the hamburger, you get some peppers. Not these type, obviously the small one, the mini ones, not those, but the bell peppers. You could get the green, the orange, the red, whatever you like, whatever you prefer, and cook your hamburger meat. Put in your seasoning, whatever seasoning you like. You can put steak seasoning in it if you're doing hamburger, but of course if you're doing steak, you could put the seasoning for that. A lot of people like everything bagel. Some people just like pepper. Some people don't like anything. But fry up your meat, and then take your peppers, put them in the oven while you're doing your meat. Put them in the oven for about 20 minutes, let them soften. Fill your Philly cheesesteaks up with your meat and with your cheese. What I do is I'll put them in my peppers sit perfectly in my cupcake holders. Let me show you. And actually my husband was like, oh, that's a really good idea. And I was like, thank you. Sometimes I come up with them. But I take my peppers, just spray the bottom of your cupcake pan and put your peppers in there, and they sit up perfectly so they're not falling all over the place, so your meat's not falling out. You just sit it in there and bake it. So that is the cheesesteak stuffed peppers, and that's a low carb. If you're looking for low carbs, that is a low carb meal. So yeah, so we have Philly cheesesteak hoagies, Philly cheesesteak wraps, Philly cheesesteak hamburgers, Philly cheesesteak soup, Philly cheesesteak mac and cheese. You could even, if you wanted to, even use that sort of cheese. They also have the white one. It's a little bit spicier, a little kick to it. If you want to do just old-fashioned Philly cheesesteak, either by hoagie or by wrap, and then get you some fries, whatever you have in your freezer, whether it's French fries or tater tots, whatever it is. That would be a good side. I love corn, so I would even have a side of corn just because I love my vegetables. Or if you don't want to mix it in with your mac and cheese, you could have them, a little noodles on the side. It's to what you like. You don't have to mix it all in because someone else in your family may not like it, so you kind of compromise, there. But there's also Philly cheesesteak foil packs, okay, where you take the aluminum foil and you have your meat in there, you have your cheese, your peppers, your onions, your mushrooms, whatever you like. Put it in the oven, and then when it's done, it's all there in a foil pack for you to eat it out. You don't have to worry about the breads if you're trying to cut back. So that's an idea too. If you don't have any French fries and you want French fries as a side, cut up some potatoes, season them, throw them in the oven or the air fryer. You have your French fries, homemade. What could be better than homemade? You can put on whatever you like. You can dip them in ranch seasoning. Let me show you, I have some of that. Actually, I have two. I've got this ranch seasoning here, the rodeo ranch, and then I also have the all-purpose ranch seasoning. So you could dip your fries in that. So those are just ideas and side ideas for your Philly cheesesteaks. So like I said, look around, check your local supermarkets and see who has the best sales on these, and then go stock up on them. Put a couple back in your freezer. It is a good, especially if you like them, it is definitely a good staple item to have in your freezer. And it's a quick, easy dinner on a busy weeknight, or even on the weekend when you just want to lounge around and watch your Netflix and eat a quick, easy meal. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please go over and check out Miss Brenda, and again, tell her that Kimmy sent you. Show her some love to her her wonderful channel. And this is an open collab, so anyone is welcome to join, and I sure hope that you join and share your ideas with us. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday, a safe day, a blessed week, and until next time. Bye, y'all.